hadn't spotted it. And then I suddenly thought, oh no, the mistake you've made is what you're doing now.
Yeah.
So I thought...
I mean, okay, you were a little bit... It was a little bit... late you're getting in with it, but you dealt with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, each of the faults I made, I felt you dealt with quite well. You just need to stick to that system of that you have actually got together about how you're going to handle it when I have made an error, yeah?
Yeah.
If you keep chopping and changing your mind, then you're never going to have a system. It's talk me through one, yeah?
Yeah.
And then I'll talk you through one and then hand it back to me, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, generally, I thought you covered that very well. At the beginning, you need to take a bit more heed of the wood picture you're getting, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to go into great detail about...
I know, it's just so easy to slip back.
Yeah, but you know when it's phase 2, and if it's one subject, so what are you going to do? You're going to ask what?
Well, on the beginning?
Yeah.
You're just basically going to ask about your approach routine is the important thing.
And that's all you need to know, then get on with it, yeah?
Yeah.
It's not as if I haven't done the subject before. I've been doing it. I've got my test in 10 days' time, yeah?
Yeah.
So I've not been sitting there for ages asking questions then.
I think it's just worry about the red faults, because I've still got this thing of, are you coasting? And while I'm looking at your feet to see if you're coasting and things like that, rather than listening for the engine.
Well, if you noticed, most of all the faults that I chucked in there were red faults, yeah? When I checked in the mirror fault, it wasn't me checking the mirrors in the wrong order. I didn't check any.
Yeah.
But be a little bit careful. You missed the first one completely, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So all the faults I chucked in at you there were red ones, weren't they?
Yeah. What happens?
Speed on approach. Not looking in the direction the car was actually going to move. Stopping over the white line. No mirrors at all. Yeah. If it'd only been the mirrors in the wrong order, then you could have just asked me a question on that, because that could have been just me just forgetting, yeah? But because I didn't check any mirrors, then obviously it's serious, yeah?
Yeah.
So it would be a red fault. But I felt you dealt with it very well. Just, don't get bogged down at the beginning. It's phase 2. Listen to the word picture. I've got my test in 10 days' time, or I'm going to have an assessment. If it's 2 subjects, ask me a question on each of the subject. There was a merging. All you really need to ask me is what routine I use. Yeah. Oh, mirror, signal, position, speed, look, routine. All right, let's get on the move, yeah.
So, yeah.
You can sit there asking me half a dozen questions. It ain't going to stop me making the mistakes anyway, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
But remember, I have got my test in 10 days' time, and you were trying to go into, have a cover this subject, have a cover that subject. If you had your own students, and if I was one of your real students, test in 10 days' time, you'd have covered everything, wouldn't you? Yeah?
Yeah.
That's very good.
You get this thing in your head, though. You got to ask these certain questions. What have you done last week? What did you do that? And you just got to get out of that and think, right, okay, what's important?
Yeah, I mean, at phase 1, if we're talking about emerging, then obviously you're looking to make a link. Then you need to find out what I've done on the last lesson, yeah?
Yeah.
Or you're looking to find out, have any knowledge of the mirror signal position, speed, look routine. But at phase 2, all you need to do is ask me what routine I use. And I'm going to tell you the right one because, you know, I've got my test in 10 days' time.
Yeah.
And doesn't mean to say that I'm going to do it on the move. But I will probably give you the right answer because you've asked the right question. Any questions on that?
No, it's just it's so easy to take your eye off the ball. And like approach, I was more concerned with your positioning. I don't know why I thought you were going to sort of do a right turn position wrong or something. I just started to formulate that's what you're going to do. So.
There was no harm with the question you asked.
But it took my eye off you checking mirrors and things. While I'm concentrating on that, I'm not watching you on mirrors and things.
I'd already made the mirror mistake at that stage, hadn't I?
Yeah. I should have. At the point I would have checked mirrors when I should have checked you, and then worried about the position as we got nearer.
Yeah. You would have. You'd already missed me not checking the mirrors anyway. So.
Yeah, I took my eye off the ball and concentrated already on that right turn for some reason. I don't know why I did that.
Right, we'll give that a pause.